Hello folks, welcome back. Just finished my last sales video, which was for the Mediterranean. Now I'll be presenting to you the new sales list for Portugal. That is correct, Portugal, ladies and gentlemen. As of, well, it's the 7th now, but the lists are put out on the 6th. Every Friday, a new list comes out, okay? So I'm not that late. Also, the slideshow that you're looking at right now, like I said, it's in Portugal, but it's also not only listed at sales price, but also, excuse me, but also at regular price, which is great because that means at the end of my video, I can do a price comparison for you folks and let you folks decide what is best. Okay. Also, which is crazy, this resort has no. Wait. Oh, well, I already ruined it, so whatever. It has no rating. No rating whatsoever. So for the ones who say, oh, you only show 4 out of 5 star resorts or 5 out of 5 star resorts, this has no rating. You'll see it at the end of the video, and it looks amazing. Okay. So for the folks who aren't really interested in seeing what else is available for Portugal, just zoom towards the end of my video and you'll see the price comparison. For the folks that want to see other places, um, and want to learn more, stick around and we'll get it started. Okay. Also want to let you folks know that I'm trying to see if I can shorten my videos a little bit shorter. It does feel weird not being able to explain everything to you folks. It feels like something's missing, which sounds weird, but my last week's video, for any of the people who watched it, I like that. I might go over my time limit, but it doesn't matter. I figure if people really want to know, they'll stick around and put up with me for those extra minutes, okay? But next week, I think I'm going to go back to that and just explain everything, all right? With that said, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see all my information there. It'd be good if you added me. I'll tell you why it'll be good. One, it'll let you know when my new videos go on YouTube for the new specials list. Also, it'll let you know when I do my live streams. That's correct, I do live streams. Also, if you have any questions whatsoever, regular price, sales price, reviews, one that you saw that I didn't focus on, whatever it is, okay, you can get a hold of me. There's no reason why you can't get a hold of me. If you're really interested, you can get a hold of me, okay? Now, for the folks who see my videos in the past, they're well aware that I read this every time I do a new section. But I'm just going to go straight to the pricing. These are the prices for RCI sales list. Okay, $199 plus tax for 1 week for a studio unit. A 1-bedroom unit is $219 plus tax for a week. And a 2-bedroom unit is $249 plus tax for 1 whole week. But it gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. Why? I'll tell you why. Those prices that I just read to you apply to all of these places. All of these places. For a week. For the people who said, well, how can you have timeshares in multiple places when it should only be one? As you can see here, that is not the case with my timeshare, okay? Not the case. Also, keep in mind that these numbers within the brackets, that's how many units are available in that area, okay? Very important that you remember that. Started Europe and Portugal. Click on Europe. We scroll down here to Portugal. First off, ladies and gentlemen, that blue bar there, out of the whole Portugal area, there's 32 resorts available with a total of 179 units available. Okay, let's scroll further down. Under filter by, you got your destinations, you got your cities. If I scroll further down, you got your check-in month. Okay, out of all of Portugal, you got 2 months to check in: December and January. Hold on. Please keep in mind that that is just for what's on sale. Okay, if you want to know stuff about regular price, anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay, but this is just what's on sale. Okay. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to do the price comparison for you. Okay. And luckily for me, there it is at the sales price at the very top. Now I have to go to the regular price screen and find it there. And the sale and the regular price screen will be popping up right there on the left. Okay, on the left hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, regular price. On the right, sales price, and I will show you the sales price first. Like I said, this place has no rating. If you didn't believe me, I'll show it to you right now. There it is, no rating whatsoever. Okay, the lowest one that I've shown was a 1 star. That looked great. This has no stars. Only thing I can think of, it's probably brand new. I mean, I really don't know why it wouldn't have any stars other than nobody's rated it, nobody's gone there because it's brand new. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the pricing. So let's hop over to the right sales price and let's look at it. Resort number 1595, no stars. At sales price, it offers one type of unit, which is a 1 bedroom. What's the sales price? Let's see, $269. All right, hop over to the left. Okay, 2 major differences. 1, it is at regular price, and 2, at regular price, it offers 2 type of units: a 1 bedroom and a 2 bedroom. Okay, it's at regular price. Is it going to be that big of a price difference? Might not be no difference. Let's see what it is. Yeah, there you go. As low as $413 and as high as $710. Okay, keep in mind these prices are a little bit higher than the higher prices that I read to you at the beginning of the video. That's because these actually have some fees in them, not all the fees, and they also do not include taxes, so you will pay a little bit more. Keep that in mind. But like I always say in all my videos, no matter what you pay, it is for a whole week, not a day, not a weekend, but for one whole week. Okay, it's important that you folks remember that. For the folks who don't do the week's vacation, it's not sure why you don't do it, but the weekend vacationers or getawayers, if you want to get a hold of me about the Jill holiday thing where they split up their weekends, go ahead and message me. Anyone with any questions, get a hold of me. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the price comparison. On the left, regular prices. On the right, sales prices. And that is it for Portugal. Hope you folks enjoyed the new sales list for Portugal. And as always, see you folks next week. Bye.